Hi friends, today we're going to look at how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I'm going to be explaining different ways, four different ways, I have four patterns. If this is helpful, please like the video and share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I'm using four cubes is because there are different patterns which might come up when you do it. So I'm just going to explain few of the patterns in which you can solve it, if that's helpful, but the way in which we solve is pretty much the same. Okay. So before I begin, let me explain how the steps are involved. The first step is to get a plus in here along with this side, these sides. And the second step would be to make this four pieces and make it into a full solid color. So basically we would start with white and that we will look at it. So we would have this white color, this, and this. Okay, that's the step number 2. Step number 3 would be to make this sides the same color as what the centerpiece is. So for example, if this is a side, we will have to get red in here, same with this, blue here. So all this would be done. So this would be solid orange, this would be solid green, this would be solid red, and this would be solid blue, and this would be white. So this whole side would have been done. Once that's done, we flip the cube over and we try to solve this from this side. In a similar way, we need to get a plus in here. So step number 5 would be to make these pieces aligned in a way in which we can put it together and make it to the similar color. And the final step, which is step number 6, to make the full cube done. Before we begin the video, let's look at the mouse. So right would be, when we indicate right, this is right side moving in the clockwise direction. Right inverted would be like this, anti-clockwise. Left would be left clockwise. Left inverted would be left anti-clockwise. Front would be like this. Front inverted would be like this. Back, we have to hold it like this. The clockwise would be this, and back inverted would be like this. Same way with the upper clockwise would be like this, upper anti-clockwise would be like this, down clockwise would be like this, anti-clockwise would be like this. Okay. So let's get into the video. As I said, we are going to use the white side and I'm going to make the plus here first. That's the first step. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to look for white pieces. So there is a white piece which can be, but we have to match these colors. So the best way to do it is to bring towards opposite side and tilt it towards the side where we have the matching side. So this is the base, we're going to make it into plus. So we bring the piece here and match these colors and move this to the top. Just follow the similar steps. So we brought this white piece opposite to the white base, then we turn it towards the base side which is matching, and then we have to put back our original green, and then we have to put back the red. Okay, and here is another blue. We need to bring it down first, so you have to put it back. Then since these are matching, we can just tilt it towards the top. Then we have another piece which is white and orange, so we just need to move to the orange side and tilt it. So by doing so, we got this plus these sides matching. That's the end of step number 1. So I'll explain with this. So this is the white base. So we have a green here, so we have to match this green here and bring it to the top. We have a blue here, so we bring the blue to the down and move it where these are matching, and we tilt it up. Then this side bring to the down, match this and put this side back. So red, we bring down, move it where it matches and put this side back. So the plus sides. Similar with this, so the green is already matching, so we can just put it like this. Then we look at the orange, so it's not matching, so we bring it down, move it where it matches and then put it back. Then we look for another, yeah, see the red, so bring it towards where it matches and put it back up. And this is another side, so we need to bring this to the down, bring this to down, and we got it matched, so we put it back. So we got the sides and the top piece. Similar thing with this, we bring this side down and move it where this color can match. Then we put it back. Then we have a matching color already, so we just put it here. Then we look at it, so we have a red. So this red, so we put it back here. So we have the three sides matching, and the only one side is here, the green. So we put it back to the down, put this back and try to match it with the green, and we put it back. So this is the first step. So coming to step number 2 is the sides. So we have to look at sides, how we have to align as. We need to get the piece which is supposed to go in here at the bottom, and we move it. So for example, this is white, green and orange. So we have to look for a side which is white, green and orange, and then we need to tilt it towards this side, tilt it, put it back and push up. Okay, similar way, this is orange and blue, so we have to look at orange and blue. So this piece has to go in here, so that's orange in here, blue in here, white in here. So we have to move this side, bring this down and put it back. Okay, so next step. Okay, so next step is this piece is supposed to go here because it has a red, it has a green and it has a white. Now to do that, bring this down, move this and put it back. So this piece is to go in here. To do that, you need to bring this down, bring this. So the final step is to get this. So you have to look where it's hiding. Okay, so this is the piece which is supposed to go in here because it has the blue here and the red. So we have to bring this here, bring this down and put this and put it back. So basically the step number 2 is complete, so which is the full white and this mark. So if you get this is a bonus, but it's basically we are trying to do this. Same thing with this. So we look at this, so this piece is supposed to go in here because this has the blue, this is orange and the white. So what you need to do is bring this down, put it up. So this piece has red and blue, this to go in here, so we are doing put it. That's it. So this is the piece which has to go in here, but since this is facing down, we have to do a step twice. So this is a piece just to go in here, because this is the red, this is the green, and this is the white. So move here and here. So this piece is supposed to go in here, because this has a green, blue, red in here, and green and white. So we have to move this here, move this down, and move this back and up. So this piece is supposed to go in here, because this is blue, this is red, and the white. So we move this towards the left, bring this down, put it back, and put it up. So this is how it is. So we're gonna bring this down and move to the piece. Okay, so this is the piece here, because this is the orange, green, and the white. To bring this to the top, we have to use, what you have to do is we have to bring this down, move towards the left, put it back up, and move this towards the right. We have to repeat this step. So bring this down, move this towards the right, move this towards up, bring this towards the right. To repeat this once again, we have to bring this down, we have to move this up, and bring this up. So we got this, and this is a piece which we need to move it, because it has the orange and the blue. So the same step, we have to bring this down, move this towards the left, put it back up, move towards the right, then bring this back, move towards the left, bring this back up, and complete the step. Do the same thing for here as well. So we look for pieces. Okay, so there is a piece here which is supposed to go in here, because it has the red, this is the blue, and this is the white. So we need to bring this down, move towards the left, bring this back up, and bring this towards the right. Bring this down, right, up, and complete. One more step, bring this right, bring this back up, and complete the step. See, this is the piece which is supposed to go in here, because this is the orange and this is a green. So we move this down, put it back up. So this is a step which has a piece which has red and green and white. So we look for that spot. Okay, so this is a spot which is supposed to go. So the green, the red, and the white. So we move this down, move towards the left, move this back up, and complete the step. Bring this down, move towards the left, bring it to the top, towards the left. Bring this down, move towards the left, bring it back up, and complete the step. This is the final step, the same step. We have to bring this down, move towards the left, bring this towards the top, bring this towards the right. Repeat the step 2 times. Down, left, top, right, down, right, top, left, down, right, top, and left. So the next step is to make these lines complete. So in order to do that, we need to look for pieces which is supposed to go in here and put it straight down here. For example, this piece is the piece which is supposed to go in here. So this piece has to stay behind this. The lines should be matching, and we just push this towards this. So this step to do that is when we do that, this piece would just move in here. Similar way, we look at this, we may bring this here, and this is to go in here. So in order to do that, we need to follow this algorithm. See, this this is supposed to go in here, so we do this. Then we do the same thing here. We bring this towards the end and we need to move it either here or here. So this step is this is our step number 3. So bring towards the end and we need to look at, okay, this side. So we'll do it here. So bring this blue down here and this piece is supposed to come in here. To do that, so just typically move this piece to here. So bring the pieces down here and we have to move this here. So we need to do it this. Like moving the piece in here. So we bought this here and we need to move this to here. To that. Okay, we have to move this to here. This piece has to go in here because this is the orange and this is the blue, so we will do it. To move this piece to here, so we will do this. Okay, so this is the reason why I chose to have 4 different cubes, because there are different patterns in which we come. So this scenario, we don't have a piece which is supposed to go in here because this is right here. So we need to bring this piece back in here and put it back. So we have to put this piece in here so that we can take this piece out and then put it back. So to do that, we have to do a fake move wherein we put that piece in there and take out that piece and put it back. So if you look at it, we got that piece out of here and we need to put it back now. Bring this line and look at this. So this red has to go in here. So move here, move here. So we typically move this piece to here. So this has red and this is blue, so this has to come in here. So this has to go in here. in this case the blue and the red is matching, so we'll tilt this towards this side so that only one side is matching, and we do this. So when we did this twice, we got this lines matching, and that's step number 5. So we look at this side, so these two are matching, so we turn towards this side where this is only matching, and we do this. Okay, so none of them are matching. We do it one more time. So when we do that for 2 times, we get this matching. So that's step number 4. So we take this, we move this towards this side. Look at it, only this one is matching, and we do the same step here. So then once we got all the sides clear, so it could happen in step number 2 moves or 1 move. Okay, so we move this here, so we have this line, none of them are matching, none of them are matching, so we do the same step here. Give 4 sides. So we look at the cube and we identify sides which just needs to be at the same position, but it needs to be moved. For example, this piece is supposed to be here but in a different pattern. So this has a yellow, this has a red, this has a blue, and the rest are different. So we keep this as a base and keep it towards the right and do this step. So when we are doing this step, we are keeping this intact and moving these sides. Okay, we have to do it multiple times. So if you look at the cube right now, so this was intact and this side is complete, this side is complete, and this side is complete but in a different pattern. We need to move this in a different pattern. So to do that, we need to do this step. Okay, so this step is done. So this is really important. Once this is done, we need to move this cube twice to bring the side which is not complete towards this end and do the same step once again. Do the same thing with other cubes. We look at the side which is aligned properly. See, this is aligned plus this is sitting in the same spot. So we take this as base and we do this following step. So we did it once and we looked at it, and it's all the other sides are in this correct spot but aligned differently. So the green is here, yellow is here, orange is here, yellow is here, orange, blue, yellow, red, and blue. So what we need to do is the side which is done has to move towards the left, and we have to take this from this side. We have to begin from this side. So we have to complete 1, 2, 3. So if you have to complete 4, we begin from 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have to complete only 2, we begin from this and this. Since we have 3, we start from this. We keep on doing this step until we see that it's done. Even then, we need to finish the step. Then we need to move this side in here. Do the same step. Finish the step and move the side which needs to be completed. Do the same step. So look at the side which is correctly aligned. So in this case nothing is aligned. If nothing is aligned, we just do that step once again so that one of the pieces would be aligned, and then we can use that as the piece. So for example, if you take this side, the blue, the red and the yellow, so we take this as a base and follow the same step once again. Okay, so we see that this was intact, but this is in the right spot but aligned differently. This is in the right spot but aligned differently. So we need to complete these two steps. So we begin from here. Complete, and then we need to move this twice and bring this to the corner and do the same step. Then we can put it back like this. So we look at the step. So this is aligned and this is in the right spot. So we take this as base and we do this step. Very rarely this would happen, but this could also happen. So 4 patterns, and I will put the moves in the description, but if you have any questions, please comment and I'll respond. And if you want me to do it in a different way, slowly explaining in a different way, please let me know and I'll do according to that. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and share. Thank you.